Alrighty folks, I am with you finally. Prepping up. Just had to iron out a few technical issues, but we're rocking and rolling now, and that's all that matters. So, welcome to the Pacific Series Tier 2. Round 13, Azerbaijan. Now qualifying is about to draw to a close. There's just 2.5 minutes remaining to Beast on top. As you can see, they're all heading out on track to have one final crack at the prize. Leading the way is this man on screen, 5th in the championship currently, Kick Butt Kiwi in the McLaren. And he really needs to find about a second. He's going to get up on the first or second rows. Bit of work for the Kiwi to do as he negotiates the castle section. Didn't negotiate the exit of 12 too well though. Still a wheel on track back there. I missed who that one belongs to. Without Banana Cake Pie, Chronic Saint, Tent Sandals actually just departed, I assume, and Grim Reaper was gone earlier. So here comes the Kick Butt Kiwi down the final stretch of the Azerbaijan circuit. DRS open. How's the time? I don't think it's going to be it was an improvement, sorry. But sits there in 11th. Next up should be Edmund Red Devil. He can find about 3/10. That'll be good enough for provisional pole. It's good enough for second. He just misses out. Just shy of the provisional pole time. So the Beast hangs on at the moment. Artie Chengs will go no higher. Sugar Freaks. He hasn't even set a time yet. Locks in a 2:07. That will not budge him from his current spot. The Beast himself now trying to improve, trying to make that provisional pole benchmark time harder to reach. Takes 2/100ths off it. They're all crossing the line now. We'll try our best to keep up with them. Who's there? Black Moon. He boxes. There's the Mercedes of Roscoe. Currently on the second row. Stays second row but moves to third. And then Rodham. 9th spot. DRS open. He moves to the 4th row of the grid. So I was going to say that'll be all she wrote, but hold the phone for one moment. The Kick Butt Kiwis jumped out for one more shot. No, it's no good anyway. It's not a lap in anger, so forget that. And Gav Arnold, hello to Gav in the comments. Hope you're well today, mate. That wheel belonged to Grim Reaper. The Grim. 4th in the championship, Grim. 44 points in arrears. Bit to make up at the moment. But still time to get it done. Still races in hand as far as the Tier 2 championship is concerned. This is the third last. And we move on to San Marino for the penultimate round next week, followed up by Brazil. For the finale, 3 races, anything can happen in that time, as we well and truly know. But it's Entei, the man to beat. He leads the way in the championship from VSR. Roscoe Arm there. Disappointing session for Entei. I wonder if he had that extra half a second required up his sleeve. Alpine Driver will lead up the 3rd row of the grid, just behind his teammate Sir LJB in 4th, who currently sits 3rd in the championship. So hopefully we can draw this session to an end. Well, it's going to be done in about 45 seconds, going by the timer. Looking forward to the action. Edmund Red Devil to start alongside the Beast on the front row. His best finish in the championship, Edmund, has been second so far. Can he go one better? Need to usurp the Beast. His best finish, third. That was way back in Portugal, I believe. He'd be happy to go one better with a second, but given that he's starting on pole position, there's the man himself. He'll be looking to convert that provisional pole, or that pole position, into a win. So results there on your screen. Just moments away from race start. Looking forward to that one. I think as far as the game, actually probably as far as the game and real life goes, it's one of my favourite tracks. Obviously not a pure races circuit, but as far as the drama and action is concerned, this track can throw up the lot. You don't come to Azerbaijan expecting a quiet race. So we're just moments away from a session start. I think we might have one of the drivers. Kavudi might be joining us in the comments. If you are there, Kavudi, say hi. As we get the session underway. Bring up the graphics. The Beast launches off the line for his practice start. And begins to lead the field around for the first lap. There will be 26 half race distance, as is the norm for this championship. And if you are just joining us, you are tuned in to the PlayStation Pacific Series Tier 2 Championship. And this is round 13 of 15. Coming to you live from Azerbaijan. Great to be at your place or wherever you're tuning in from. Fantastic to have your company on what would otherwise be a quiet Tuesday, wouldn't it, surely? We could all use a bit of Azerbaijan in our Tuesdays. The Beast leads them through the castle section. So down the start-finish straight now, the field approaches the grid, plenty of tyre warming, brake warming going on, cars weaving left, right and centre. Bit of nerves start to kick in for the drivers now. Don't let them tell you otherwise. We are just moments from race start. The Beast on your left. Edmund Red Devil on your right. As the red lights begin to come on. And Azerbaijan gets underway. Who gets the better of the start? They all seem a bit crawly away from the grid. It's definitely the Beast. Gets a good lead, puts a good left in his wake as they all tread very carefully now into turn 2. Is there going to be any action? They're taking their time here, well and truly. There's a Ferrari of Grim Reaper already in the slipstream of Prezzo. He's going to look for a move as they make their way down to the next corner at turn 3. Can't get through. Oh, was that some action in the background there? I'm not sure if I saw an incident. Yeah, it's Chronic Saint. His front wing's gone. He's going to have to go nearly an entire lap without it. That's going to be difficult. Try and get things going once more as we head back to the leaders. The Beast almost a second out in front of Edmund Red Devil as they make their way through Kavuti's Castle for the first time of 26 tours. Sir LJ in third, the two Alpines third and fourth, line astern. The field starts to spread out a little bit at the front. Grim Reaper still harassing other cars. This time it's Breno in front of him. Prezzo got through past the Haas of Breno up into 6th place, and it's up to the Grim Reaper now. He's got a pretty good toe. Speaking of 2nd place in the championship, Ross, was that action back there? I think, oh yeah, the Alpine of Sir LJ, 3rd in the championship. He's wiped his front wing out. That's not good. He's going to have to box and get that sorted ASAP. Oh, drama already. They were almost getting through the entire lap safely, pretty much, bar for Chronic. And Sir LJ. No good. Back up front. So the other Alpine, sorry, that's the Williams of Prezzo. He's in 5th as a result. All those drivers behind Sir LJ promoted. Here's the kick butt Kiwi going up the inside at 3. Goes side by side with Tent Sandals and has lost his helmet apparently. That's interesting. Unsafe. I don't like the way he's looking at me. There's something unnerving about that. Seeing a driver without a helmet. Has he got... They even build that into the game of the flame-proof balaclava underneath the helmet there. Amazing stuff. Here goes Grim and Breno side by side. This is a curly spot to do it all. Geez, that was almost massive tears as a result. Grim keeps it off the wall. Might have even left a layer of Pirelli rubber on it as he went through. Keeps going. So back up front, the Beast from Edmund Red Devil. Nice gap back to Entei, who's now got the Mercedes of Roscoe haunting his mirrors. Is Roscoe going to pick up a slipstream? He's got no one to worry about behind him, but no, they're pretty much similarly paced as far as the speed factor's concerned. Here goes Breno trying to defend from Grim Reaper. Can't do it as the Ferrari drive. Oh, someone's around. 10 Sandals spins into turn 1, gathers it up pretty quick, smart. You better get going before... Well, no one else is going to arrive on the scene. The two drivers behind, Banana Cake Pie and Sugar Freaks, are in the pits. So we'll check the tyre situation as a result. So a bit of fun on his own there for Tent Sandals. Quick 360 and on his way. So those guys jumping in for tyres already. Different strategies to play out. So back up towards the pointy end of the field. B still leads from Edmund Red Devil. They're 3 seconds ahead of this man, Entei. As I mentioned, going down the start-finish straight last time. Has Roscoe in his mirrors. It's a bit closer now. Championship battle heating up. This and 2 more races to go. Entei leads the way on 224 points by a mere 4 points from that man behind him. Filling his mirrors. The 2 championship leaders preparing to go hammer and tong at it. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's not our Sir LJ, is it? No, it's not. It's Banana Cake Pie playing Austin Powers down there in the escape road. Oh. Grabs his orange sherbet and goes on his way. That was awkward to watch. We've lost Breno. What's happened to Breno? We got safety car. Safety car out. I'm not sure if Breno... It's out of the first corner. So we won't probably get a look at it. We'll try and see if Artie Chengs can give us a look at the damaged Haas. There he is, Breno on the exit of turn 1. I'm going to assume it was an accident. Either way, it's brought the safety car out on lap 4 of 26. Breno becomes the first to depart. Now, what happened in all that? I missed anyway, Prezzo, because it was Roscoe harassing Entei, the 2 championship leaders going at it, and suddenly we look back and Prezzo's in front of the Mercedes. You need eyes in the back of your head around this place. So safety car in, Banana Cake Pie pits, as was to be expected. Goes on his way with a, cuts the corner, fresh set of tyres, fresh front wing. Be able to rejoin the back of the pack. It's a safety car waiting to pick up Dub East. Oh no, they've jumped into the pits, so action stations. Alert, alert, the pits are flooded with cars now. Grim Reaper goes through on the 4-lap older mediums. He assumes the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The Beast comes back out in second. Edmund Red Devil third. Entei, what's happened to Entei? He's just had I'm not sure if I don't think he had a penalty. He must have had damage that required fixing. He has gone from 3rd down to 7th after all the chopping and changing. So not exactly hitting sky high. Oh, just the kick butt Kiwi there who was driving without his helmet before. I think he's driving. Oh yeah, still got no helmet. There was no driver at all for a sec there. Someone get that man a helmet. Don't like him looking at me. Look at that. Dear oh dear. So the car's still gathering up behind the safety car. Yeah, the championship leaders. We've got Entei and Roscoe. Not exactly hitting sky heights, the contenders. 5th and 7th respectively. Third in the current standings is Sir LJ. He's 35 points adrift. He needs a good result right here, right now, if he's going to make some sort of impression on these guys heading into the last couple of the races. Yes, hello to F1 Ferrari Pro. I think Kickbutt Kiwi is going to get a fine there. It's a black and white flag every day of the week. My lordy, lordy, lordy. How do you forget to put your helmet on, you scon? Asking that after the race. So we should pretty much have the field gathered up behind the safety car on lap 6. We've still got Banana Cake Pie and Sugar Freaks coming round. Hopefully this will be the last of it. Yeah, that is a weird glitch indeed, man. It's like I said, it weird looking at me like that. Looks like Ricardo. What do you reckon? Still waiting for Sugar Freaks and Banana Cake Pie to gather, join the pack. Hopefully we'll get racing once more. Now we spoke about the top 3 in the championship. Who's 4th? 44 points adrift. Man in the lead, Grim Reaper. He needs a result right here, right now as well, if he's going to make up any sort of serious ground and keep his campaign alive. 4th last week in Singapore. He's only had the 1 win this year, Grim Reaper. That was back in Monza. So no doubt be looking to make it 2. The heli cam view goes to waste on a safety car lap. Great to watch this view when they're going flat out through the streets there. No sign yet of the hang on safety car coming in this lap, please. Nope. That's a shame. That's a shame. We'll have to endure another full lap. This week we've got the Mercedes safety car. Safety cars tend to alternate between the green Aston Martin safety car and the red Mercedes safety car. In case you didn't notice. Some people tuning in, it's all new to them. So this would surely be the last lap behind the safety car. Get racing once more. It's a long lap around here when you're driving really slowly behind the safety car. How's Grim Reaper going to fare? The 2nd placed De Beast down to 7th place Entei. They all stopped for fresh mediums, but the lead man, Grim Reaper, he's 5 laps older. Interesting to see how much pressure that puts him under. Remember, no DRS. Once the safety car comes in, no DRS for 2 laps. The next question too will be the Grim Reaper. He has to play the role of safety car once the Mercedes jumps back into the pits. When does he go for it? Will he try and go for it through the penultimate and final corners of turns 18 and 19? Look, technically there's a turn 20 sort of on the straight. It's barely a corner. But at which point will Grim Reaper try to lose them? Anyway, enough of looking directly into the soul of Kickbutt Kiwi. We'll go back to the front now. Lights out on the safety car. And there's the notification we were looking for. Safety car in this lap. Car's weaving. Doesn't go for it through 18 and 19, so he's going to take him as far down the start-finish straight as he can, quite possibly. This could have an interesting concertina effect further down the field. Car's backed up. Ripple effect will go through the other 14 drivers. Still hasn't gone. Still waiting. Pacing, waiting, holding, goes for it now, and the race down to turn 1 gets on, and it's the kick butt Kiwi looking for a bit of a move, gets close to the Mercedes, can't get through. No overtakes that I could see. We're back with mid Johnny No Helmet again once more, but back up front to Beast now, he's got a tow. Grim Reaper moves to block a bit. Is he going to get out the inside? Not close enough. Turn 3 belongs to Grim Reaper. And there's an incident already. It's Rodham reversing. He ended up down the escape road. Gets going once more as the field continues on now. Heading towards turn 7. Slow, dinky little right-hander before approaching castle section. As we see him rip through there. So he got the restart he wanted, Grim Reaper, and we'll still get to do the next lap without anyone behind getting DRS assistance. That's what he'll want. How long those tyres are going to keep him out in front for. So on to the start finish straight once more. The Beast, he's going to get up the inside here into turn 1. Will Grim Reaper fight back? They're side by side still. No, they're not. The Beast gets in front pretty easily. There's Kick Butt Kiwi in the background, holding off Entei. Those two are going at it down the start finish straight, and very close going through turn 2. We might have another crack at it here. Entei gets pretty close, but no cigar. So plenty of close action here following the resumption of racing after that first safety car. Roscoe getting a bit out of shape there, or was he just taking a different line? Yeah, rubber going down there into turn 7. On board with the Mercedes through the castle. A whole host of turns through there consists of 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the left-hander onto this, what you'd call a back straight, in turn 12. Very close back here, the Ferrari, Black Moon, sandwiched between Artie Cheng's and 10 Sandals in the Alfa Romeo behind. All getting a pretty good... Actually, Grim Reaper's been passed. He's been passed for the lead, and he's now under threat from Edmund Red Devil, who wants a piece of that second position. That view doesn't help us, Mr. Director. We can't see the Ferrari. There he is. Oh, Sugar Freaks had a drive-through penalty, apparently, that he's ignored, and saying he's been disqualified from the session. So DRS back in action now. You can see the rear wings on those cars open as they tail each other, but we have the Beast resuming his race lead. Edmund Red Devil in second, both having passed Grim Reaper, and now Prezzo's looking for a piece of the action as well. He's closed right in on the back of the Ferrari. So that answers our earlier questions. How long are those tyres going to last? They're not doing a very good job compared to the 5-lap younger rubber on these other cars. And by the time they get round to the start-finish straight once more, you'd think Grim Reaper might be a sitting duck. Saints very close there to the Ferrari of Black Moon. It's hard to find a way through here. You sort of have no choice but to follow the car in front. Tense Sandals as close as you like to that wall on the exit of turn 16. Turn 15, my apologies. Using all the curb and a bit more through turns 18 and 19. You don't want to get it wrong there. You get it wrong, it's the last mistake you'll make for the race. Here he goes at the inside of Sir LJ. Takes the spot, sets off after Artie Cheng's. Banana Cake Pie done his dash around the back part of the circuit there, so he didn't make it through. I'd probably say that was one hell of a shunt perhaps. Is this going to result in another safety car? Answer's no. Play on. The Beast from Edmund Red Devil. Prezzo in third. Grim Reaper falling back through the pack as we look down on your race leader, the Beast. Tense Sandals has had a moment going out of exiting the castle section, taking his front wing off, but gets going. So he'll need to find his way back to the pits. Get those damages repaired. Here goes Entei. It's been claimed by many, the Grim Reaper. And Entei is about to claim him as well. Geez, squeezes on the short side there. Look at Kick Butt Kiwi in the background looking for a piece of the action as well. The helmetless wonder. He's got the Ferrari in his sights. And here he goes. Might take him down. Sick of this bloody onboard view that doesn't show us the other car. And the Ferrari's going to say something about it around the outside. But just parked it on the exit nicely. Did the Kick Butt Kiwi. And he takes the spot. 6th place. Now, further up, Prezzo starting to approach Edmund Red Devil. And as soon as I say that, Edmund Red Devil, I guess, probably put his battery to use and just pulled away, went up behind the Beast. So he could find himself within DRS striking zone if he can just stay close enough through these final 4 corners. And you have to be within a second of the car in front when you hit the DRS detection zone, marked by that yellow spot on the map there. And he is. So the rear wing will be eligible to open up for Edmund Red Devil. He can move to the outside with a hell of a lot more speed. Top end speed rules down the straight of Azerbaijan. And as a result, we have a new leader, the Red Bull driver, Edmund Red Devil. This time the Beast gets DRS in the second DRS zone. Will he get close enough for a move into 3? Answer is no. So they're very close. There's three little battles going on here up front. First and second, these two on your screen. Prezzo and Roscoe pretty close, battling it out there for third. And then the next two on track. This man Entei just ahead. Oh, only just ahead, as you can see on your screen, off the kick butt Kiwi. Hard to know where to look at the moment. Look how close the McLaren manages to get under brakes. So we'll go back up front to see if the Beast can put DRS to good use. I'm not sure if he's going to track close enough. The rear wing's open, but he's running out of straights. Got closer, not close enough. Roscoe and Kickback Kiwi went through on Entei. So the duels played out. Prezzo has DRS. Won't get close enough for a move down into 3. Geez, he went very deep. Touches the wall. The Williams driver, has he got damage? Oh, he might have kept the car in one piece. Was just desperately late on the brakes. Too late. Taps the concrete and finds himself back nearly in the clutches of the kick butt Kiwi. The McLaren driver can sniff 4th place. Oh, a bit of a moment for the Williams driver, and he's feeling the pressure now. 2 cars right up behind him. And Roscoe moves up another place. More potential, precious championship points. Can Prezzo hold on? Worth noting too, Edmund Red Devil has moved out of DRS zone in the lead there. Look at the McLaren, really close. He's really close. The Williams moves to defend already, but it's not going to do him much good. The other guys both have DRS. Oh, he goes into the pit, so there must have been damage. Mustn't have got away with it scot-free, and goes in too fast. Picks himself up a 5-second time penalty to boot, and concludes the lap from hell. I've heard of lap of the gods, but that was lap of the dogs for the Williams driver. Entei closes right back in on the McLaren driver under brakes, trying to get as close as he possibly can, trying to get within DRS zone. Edmund Red Devil still your leader from the Beast. BSR Roscoe 1.3 seconds away. So Entei gets in position as they prepare to come on to the start-finish straight once more through 18 and 19. Look at the others coming through these corners as well. That Alpine of Sir LJ looks like he was sliding around that corner. It's opened it up for Chronic Sane, who passes him very early. And it's Grim Reaper jumping into the pits down there. Entei was unable to get past the McLaren of the kick butt Kiwi. So the Alpine of Entei seemingly not having enough of that straight line speed needed. He's got to get as close as he possibly can. Another man here lining up a possible move. Roscoe. He's very close to the beast. He's going to try and set this up now, and we will shortly see whether or not that Mercedes has the pace down the start-finish straight. He'll have DRS assistance. Oh, he's very close before the rear wings even opened up. He's in the slipstream. Pulls out and is ahead already. So pretty manoeuvre as easy as you like as far as overtakes go. Second place for Roscoe. Lap 17 of 26. Can the Mercedes track down and catch Edmund Red Devil in the Red Bull out front? Where have I seen this before? Mercedes hunting down a Red Bull. Entei still unable to get past a kick butt Kiwi back there in the battle for fourth. So here's your leader in the Red Bull. It's got about 9 laps to negotiate with change. Can he hang on? So Grim Reaper's come in and grabbed the hard tyre. Stops has he done? I'm not sure how. That Red Bull, did that get... That car looked a little bit out of shape up front there. Yeah, just a one stop Grim Reaper. So he took those mediums pretty long and going the shortest stint on the hards. Interesting. Can Entei do it this time? He cannot. Gets to within 3/10 of the McLaren. Gets a better run through turn 1 as well, and that leaves him tucked up nice and close on the straight down to turn 3. He's going to be able to pull out as a result and go up the inside. Gets ahead nice and early, able to block off any return attack from the McLaren driver. And that's 4th place for Entei. So the cream starting to rise to the top. Is Roscoe. We ride with the Mercedes in his pursuit of the Red Bull. Do they? I wonder if he's considering a pit stop at all, Edmund Red Devil. We're going to try and take these mediums to the end. A long way to go, still 8 laps. I'm not sure how the strategy's going to play out. That Mercedes as close as ever. Yellow flag, sector 2. Might be nothing. It's something to do with Prezzo and Tense. Well, there's your answer. Tense Sandals has found the concrete. And by the looks of it, I'm not sure if he came together with Prezzo. I'm not sure if there was something going on. They were in each other's vicinity. Tense Sandals just may have decided to lodge his front wing into a concrete barrier on his own. All the while, Roscoe continues his pursuit of Edmund Red Devil. He gets closer and closer. Will he be able to set himself up for a run down the start-finish straight? That's turn 16. This is classed as 17 and now through 18 and 19. He's pretty close to the Mercedes driver. He's close, he's very close in the slipstream. Roscoe going for the lead of the race, going for the lead of the championship. Moves around the outside of Edmund Red Devil. Takes the top spot with 7 laps remaining. Front 5 runners, as you can see on your screen, all on 14 lap old mediums. And De Beast unable to go with these guys. And there's a position change as Chronic Saint goes up into 8. And having just taken on the new softs, gets fastest lap to boot. Kit Butt Kiwi not going to lie down after Entei took his spot. He wants 4th place back. Absolutely harassing the Alpine driver as they whip their way through the castle section. Pretty smooth driving there from the pair of them. Ooh, the back of the McLaren just stepping out over on the curbs over on the exit of 15, almost finds the wall. So he's going to get DRS assistance down the start-finish straight. Closing on the Alpine. He's in the slipstream. Will he get close enough for the move? Side by side, yes he will. Nabs Entei under brakes. Entei gets a good run out of 1 though. Can stay oh, and the McLaren taps the wall there. I think that's going to give the Alpine driver a return serve. Pulls out of the slipstream, goes up the inside into turn 3 and takes the spot back. Black Moon down in 7th is closing in on the 2nd of the Alpine drivers, Sir LJ. This one's not panning out too well for Sir LJ at the moment, bearing in mind his 35 points adrift of Entei's championship lead. Needs to at least finish ahead of those two if he's going to keep his charge alive. Might still go away from Azerbaijan as it stands with a mathematical chance of winning, but if you're a betting man, you'd be keeping your hands in your pockets if that was the case. And Sandals steals fastest lap now. So Black Moon drops off the back of the Alpine and straight into the clutches of Chronic Saint, who's super close. You can see looking down, he's going to get a pretty good run on the Ferrari. DRS will open and just like that advances onto the gearbox. And there he goes. Whips in front before the first corner. Takes 6th spot. And actually, what? Oh, Kickbutt Kiwi's come into the pits. That's what that position change was about. So here he goes. He's going to make the final 5-lap dash on the soft tyres. It drops him to 9th. He's 1.6 seconds of drift of the next man down the road, Grim Reaper, up ahead of those two. Another further 2 seconds up the road is Black Moon on 16-lap Old Hards. So I would think the Kickbutt Kiwi can catch him. Who knows how far he can get and how much these mediums will drop off. I wonder how many of them took the mediums sort of banking on a safety car. Not out of the question in Azerbaijan, but there's only been the one, and that was around lap 4. So a few laps to go. These medium tyres on these front 4 runners will be starting to rip to shreds, I would assume. They probably haven't got the safety car they were expecting. Kickbutt Kiwi hasn't bothered wasting any time. He's jumped in. And as a result, you can see him now right on the back of the number 8 Ferrari. Oh, has to pull out before he runs right into the back of him. Gets up the inside. They touch and the Ferrari bangs into the wall. Grim Reaper. That wasn't what he was looking for. So now Kickbutt Kiwi, after a little bit of push and shove with one Ferrari, getting ready for round 2 with the number 42 car. He's going to go up the inside into 7. Not a place you often see overtakes. But he does what it takes. So continuing his charge. Doesn't look like those mediums for the first 4 runners are completely dropping off. I'm trying to monitor the gap between the 2 Alpines. It was at 17 and a bit seconds. It's now 16, but Sir LJ not closing as quick as he would have liked to. Yes, Kickbutt did stick the elbows out. Elbows, arms and fingers went out. And just briefly too there, Edmund Red Devil got within a second of Roscoe. So he can find himself within DRS range. That'll spice things up a little bit, going on to the start-finish straight. Talking about all these if, buts and maybes, but as with each breath we come one... Oh, out of shape! Hangs it sideways. Hangs onto it though, but that's allowed Roscoe to scoot off further down the road. Yeah, talking about all the ifs and buts, but with each passing moment we get 1 lap closer to the finish. We've only got 2.5 laps to go. As it stands, Roscoe looking pretty good to take the championship lead back. Just needs to hang on for another 2 laps now. As the Mercedes driver. Who's looked after their tyres the best? Chronic Saint there on those softs. He's now scooting up behind Sir LJ. So he's really on a bit of a charge. Should take 5th place off the Alpine driver, all going well. Flicks to the inside. And does so. Still 15 seconds adrift of Entei down the road there. He's not going to make up that time in 1 and a bit laps. Actually, he's going to have to worry about Sir LJ behind, trying to steal 5th spot back. Does into turn 3. Could have sworn there was almost a bit of front wing rubbing on the rear wheel there. What are the 2 Ferraris up to? Their line astern down there. Prezzo grabs the fastest lap down there in 11th, having just come in and donned a fresh set of red wall Pirellis, the soft compound tyre. Oh, Edmund Red Devil closing back in. He's going to rue that little Tokyo drift moment he had coming out of 7th that allowed Roscoe to get further down the track. There's not much in it. He's slowly making up the time to Roscoe in front, but this is the last lap of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. If Edmund Red Devil's going to make it happen, he needs to make it happen this lap. Wouldn't it be great if he got DRS coming onto the start-finish straight and they went for a drag towards the finish line? The gap 1.5 seconds. Can he find half a second in the next 10 odd corners? It's going to be tough. Sir LJ still dealing with Chronic Saint. Jeez, that was close. Too close. They touch. No harm done by the looks of it. Sir LJ holds 5th spot. Mercedes not done with him yet. Back up front, there's your leaders. There's the visual gap. That's what 1.5 seconds looks like. And if you're Roscoe, it looks a thing of beauty. Keeping the Red Bull driver behind, as he currently stands 4 points behind Entei in the championship. But he's going to complete round 13 and go into the final 2 rounds. The championship leader, Roscoe, your Azerbaijan Grand Prix winner, crosses the line from Edmund Red Devil. Just a mere 2.5 behind De Beast. Brings it home for a well-earned podium. Solid drive today. Entei follows him in 4th as the 5th place battle continues to fire. And Kickbutt Kiwis there on the scene as well. The DRS not enough. Too little, too late. Sir LJ hangs on to 5th. Chronic Saint 6th. Kickbutt Kiwi 7th. And then the 2 Ferraris line astern coming home. Geez, that was close. There was only a 10th in it at the end. Grim Reaper 8th. Black Moon 9. Here comes the man, the moment. Artie Cheng's around the final corners. He finishes 10th, about 20 seconds adrift. Tent Sandals, probably not a race to remember. Just his front wing at one stage there. And he'll bring her home for 11th spot. And then we await Prezzo. Rodham won't be finished. He's already finished, having it been a lap down. And Prezzo crosses the line, so there's your winner. BSR Roscoe in the Mercedes. Moves back into the lead. Oh. And his teammate picks up driver of the day. So folks, make sure you join us for the last 2 rounds. This one's going down to the wire. Fantastic championship this is turning out to be. Winner holds the trophy aloft. But as far as, I think, 3rd, 4th and 5th in the championship, Sir LJ, Grim, Reaper and Kickbutt Kiwi between 35 and 55 points roughly behind the first 2. I'd say their campaigns are over. There's your results on screen. Roscoe 1.5 seconds ahead of Edmund Red Devil. The Beast, the man who started on the pole, did pretty good with a 1 stop. Just unable to keep pace with the 2 guys in front, but a valiant effort nonetheless. And Entei moved up 1 spot from his starting position of the 2 Alpines swapped. And pretty good from Sir LJ with only the 1 safety car, 3 stops, and still picked up 5th spot. So that'll be it from us. Please join us next week. We're going to San Marino. But as far as the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is concerned, that's all we have time for now. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, it's bye for now.